In Chinese, having a Chigee ride means having an awesome ride, and the contents of this box will guarantee that you do. I ride the BMW R1250 GS with its various riding modes, traction control, electronic dynamic suspension, multi-axis linked ABS braking, and a host of other riding aids. It's arguably, at the moment at least, one of the most tech-loaded adventure bikes out there. But can you make it even better? Well, apparently you can. This is the Chigee AIO-5 Lite. It's a multi-function smart display that integrates with any bike. Which bike? Your bike, and it takes your riding to a new level of safety and enjoyment. It's a dash cam, it's a blind spot monitor, it's an action camera, it's a security sentry, and it will monitor speed, bearing, and direction, tire pressure, and it will wirelessly mirror your smartphone, allowing you access to phone-based navigation, music, and phone functions, plus a whole lot more. Are you curious? I think you should be. To the Mancave! Well, let's get this straight. The Chigee AIO-5 is on a completely different level than anything you'll find at an online 10/10 sale. This is high-end tech intended for riders who don't settle for anything less. Now, I'm hooking up the combo kit, which includes the smart display, two 1080p high-definition cameras, a GPS module, tire pressure monitoring sensors, a remote control switch, a screen protector, and a 128 gig micro SD. All of which are available separately, or you can customize your own bundle, pick and choose only what you feel you need, or stick to the basic kit and upgrade your setup at a later time. Sound good? Well, let's get unboxing. The sturdiness of the box alone tells you what kind of quality you're in for. Just pick up the main display unit and you can actually feel the sturdy weight and the build quality. And the front and rear cameras, well, of course, they match the quality of the display. A quick inspection of the accompanying cables and connectors show that Chigee isn't playing here. They're not cutting any corners. They got top-notch zip ties, Velcro cable organizers, and cable splicers to ensure an absolutely clean install. Everything is clearly marked, excellently packaged, and basically just screams quality. There are some pretty awesome freebies as well, like a keychain and some really nice stickers. Now, if you're handy and you're comfortable with basic moto maintenance, you can probably figure out the install yourself, or you can opt to get it professionally installed for a small fee at Chigee Philippines partner installer M2 Motorcycle Garage. Now, the install itself takes less than an hour, so while that's happening, let's answer a couple of questions. So why would I want a smart display on my bike which already has an awesome TFT screen with a ton of info on it? Plus, I've got a really good phone mount for my smartphone which allows me to navigate with it. That's probably the setup that you've got as well. Well, let me ask you this. How many times have you struggled with manipulating your phone's touchscreen while wearing gloves? It's tough, right? How many times have you worried about getting caught in a downpour and keeping your phone out of the rain? Is your phone's camera acting up? It's probably the vibrations from your motorcycle engine that's causing the problems. And I don't know about you, but I paid a bundle for my smartphone and I'd rather keep it out of harm's way, whether it's a big crash or your run-of-the-mill parking lot tip over. Plus, I'm also a little paranoid about leaving my phone on the bike during those short, quick stops. So the more I think about it, the more this makes sense. And it doesn't hurt that the AIO-5 offers so much more than just mirroring your phone. What do I mean by that? Well, the system is already on the bike, so let me show you. First and foremost, the Chigee AIO-5 is a dash cam. It has a front and rear facing camera that starts rolling as soon as you turn the bike on. There's no need to turn it on or off separately. As soon as the bike is running, you're rolling high quality video. How good is the image? I'm glad you asked.
This is actually the image quality and sound quality you get from these cameras. It's so good, day or night, it's more than just a dash cam. It'll actually make you wonder if you still need a separate action cam.
And the answer, at least in my opinion, is you actually don't. The video is clear enough for you to share your adventures on Instagram, and for riders who vlog, and honestly who doesn't nowadays, it's instant HD riding footage to help you tell better stories. It's also very low profile and unobtrusive, so you actually don't see those cameras unless you're looking for them. The AIO-5 is also a rider safety aid. It also uses its cameras to detect and warn you of vehicles or obstacles in your blind spot with easy-to-see indicators on the display. Now, much like how this works on your car, you can tailor the sensitivity of the function to suit your preference. This is a super big plus in my book, as it'll add even more safety to every ride. What's that? I hear ya. What about safety when you're not riding? Well, you can check that box too, as the AIO-5 will also start recording video if it senses a bump or a nudge or anybody tampering with your bike. Now that is absolutely brilliant. I've been trying really hard not to use this pun, but what the heck? Suit up and let's get Chigee with it. Alright, out on a city ride to give you guys a few real-world impressions of using the Chigee AIO-5. Now, one of the first things I like about it is it's got a nice bright screen, which means that it's easy to see even under bright sun. That's one of the weaknesses of using your phone as your primary navigation tool. It gets a little bit hard to see your map under bright sun. The other thing I like about it is it's 100% waterproof, which means that if you're willing to go for a rainy ride, hey, this unit is willing to go with you. Third thing I like about it is system agnostic, which means that whether you're rocking an iPhone or an Android phone, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is both supported by the system, so you will have access to your navigational apps, whether that's Waze, Google Maps, or the like, whatever you prefer, your music, your playlists, your entertainment. It'll even read messages for you, which is really cool. Now, like any new tech or new bit of gear or gadget you have, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but spend a bit of time to familiarize yourself and you will be rewarded. In conclusion, it doesn't matter what kind of bike you ride, everyone will benefit from a smart display like this. It's a brilliant dash cam / action cam, and it adds more safety with its blind spot monitoring and sentry mode. Plus, centralizing your phone functions onto a more robust unit, it just makes a lot more sense to me now. So if there was any aftermarket mod or add-on that I would put on the top of my priority list, it's equipment like this that adds more safety and functionality to my bike. If you guys are interested, check out Chigee Philippines online, or you can visit Hitch Pro or their official dealers. I hope this product feature was useful to you. I'll see you guys in the next one, but till then, ride safe.